In this video, we'll look at cloud monitoring from a cost and traffic usage analysis using LiveNX. So we'll look at understanding the gateway traffic, specifically, how much outbound traffic is going through things like Internet Gateway, which are charged back, what services are tied to this type of traffic, and then look at which regions and zones are affected. And then we'll look at traffic usage pattern. So as your costs increase, you'll want to know where this traffic is coming from that's increasing your usage, and what are some of the trends. So here we have two different VPC, one in the eastern region and one in the west. So we'll take a look at more detail what's happening here. And from a flow perspective, we can see all the inbound, outbound traffic coming into the VPC through the Internet Gateway, going to various subnets. So what we're interested in from a cost perspective is really the outbound traffic on this Internet Gateway. So we can take a quick look and drill down into the applications view. So here we can look at all the different applications that are outbound from our AWS Internet Gateway, things like HTTPS, SSH, and things like RDS PostgreSQL services. So this is a 6-hour snapshot. So let's take a look at it from a monthly view in a different report. So here we can see the monthly view of our Internet Gateway traffic outbound, and we can see it from which region the actual traffic originated from, which availability zone, and also which services. So this is interesting where a lot of the outbound traffic picked up on this particular day. So you can zoom into a little bit more detail and look at what this traffic is. So you can see that the majority of it is really related to the EC2 out of our US West 2, specifically the 2B availability zone. So this is useful to understand when there's charges coming back in terms of network traffic, where is it actually originating? And we can pinpoint this down to the EC2 in a particular availability zone. So from here, let's investigate a little bit further into this additional EC2 usage and RDS in terms of where is the traffic that's using this originating from, and what's the usage patterns. So in this top graph, we can see where the actual destination countries of that traffic outbound on our Internet Gateway is going to. So the majority of it is to the United States, but also some other countries like China, UK, Russia as well. So it gives you a good understanding of, yes, there's additional traffic. It's hitting my services. So on the bottom, we can correlate it to additional EC2 usage and RDS services usage. So now that you have increased utilization, you might have to increase your instance size, and others that are related to cost, but what's driving that? So it's really this outbound traffic of customers or users using those services. And we can drill into more detail on each one of these to get specific top conversations if you're interested. So from this view, you can look at the individual conversations and who's consuming most of that outbound traffic. So it's actually this particular conversation, it's 88 gigabytes of data, and the second one down is 44 gigabytes. So these two are the majority consumer of that outbound traffic. But this really gives you an idea of the consumption, not just of the network traffic, but consumption of services that it's hitting. So in the short video, we went over understanding gateway traffic, outbound, and also what services are tied to it, which regions and zones were actually generating that traffic. Then we also went over traffic usage patterns, understanding where it originated, and some of the trends. For more information on cloud monitoring, please visit liveaction.com.